So here are two buttons which are operated by mouse. Whenever I press this button, the zombie moves forward by 5 steps. And when I press this button, zombie moves backwards by 5 steps each time I press the button. Now there is something odd here. Whenever I want the zombie to go backwards, it is natural that I would want the zombie to be facing in that direction. So, whichever direction the zombie moves, I want that zombie to be facing in that directions. So, how do we do that? In sprites, we have mirror x and mirror y commands. So, mirror x command flips the sprite in horizontal direction, and mirror y command flips the sprite in the vertical direction. Basically, it makes the sprite move upside down. So it basically flips it upside down. For now, we want the zombie to be flipped horizontally instead of vertically. So we would use mirror x command. So let me take the mirror x command here. I want zombie to be flipped. Now let's see what is the difference between the values, what is the difference between the codes when I use the values -1 and +1 in the mirror x commands. Let's see that. So here I would make it +1 and here I would make it -1. So let's check what does that do. So the moment I pressed this button, the zombie turned backward. It flipped in the opposite direction because here the value is -1. Now let me change it to +1 and let me change this to -1 and see what is the difference between the two. So now the zombie continues to move forward without flipping because here I've asked it to be remained in the same direction. So there is no opposite flipping that happens along the x-axis. On the other hand, when I press this button, zombie flips horizontally in the opposite direction. Now, why do I use mirror x command here if I'm not really flipping it in the opposite direction? Because if I don't use this command, then here is what happens. I ask it to move backward, it flips. Now, when I press this button and the zombie is still facing in the same direction because I haven't asked it to be in the direction where it was facing earlier. So that's why I need to mention this command with a +1 number. So you can make use of mirror x and mirror y commands. Let me show you what does mirror y command do. So for now, I'm removing this and I'm taking a mirror y command for the zombie spread. Now, here is what happens. It flips the zombie upside down because it's -1. If I use a positive number, if I use +1, then as mentioned earlier, it would keep the zombie in the same direction where it is earlier. Now here I don't need a mirror y command. So let me take mirror x and assign it a value +1. And it works the way we want it.